I'm tallest when I'm young and short when I'm old. What am I? It's a riddle, guys. So answer it. Don't cheat. No looking up the answer. That's bad. And welcome back to the Minecraft Guide, episode 3 today. We have some big food goals and ambitions in mind that should be pretty easy to tackle today. But that's not the only focus. So my bed moved. We need to figure out why the bed has moved from, in the cave out to there. In between the episode, I've just kind of stood around and watched grass grow. Not the most exciting experience off camera, and that is probably why it's off camera. But if you guys want to see a grass growing episode, you let me know. But on Twitter, Bacon Potato tweeted me this thing, and Bacon placed carpet on top of the berry bush bushes to cancel out damage. So I'd like to see if that works over on Java. That was on Bedrock that he did it. And it does, actually. Okay, so we can't walk through it. We can walk around on top. Okay, cool. Could we... no, we can't do that. That kind of makes sense. Okay, so I guess that would be a berry farming method if we were going to keep farming berries. I'm kind of tired of berries, but I guess now that I think about it, it would be kind of the same as this, right? Like a block on top, except we can't jump from row to row. But anyways, the bed. Let's talk about the bed first. That should be pretty easy to solve. And some wheat grew. That's gonna help later. But the bed, I have to be honest. I moved the bed from here to there. But if we listen, we should be able to hear why. I don't know if you heard that, but there's a zombie in there, and that means we can't sleep. If there's a mob near a bed in Minecraft, you can't sleep until you move the bed or you kill the mob. So I'd like to kill the mob instead of move the bed outside of my cave, because otherwise the cave is kind of pointless, So let's see. Do we have any caves over here? I don't remember seeing any. No, and I'd like to not climb the mountain. I'm kind of lazy. I want to get the job done, but I just really don't want to climb the mountain. But if we have to, we will. So let's go around the other side of the mountain and see if we have anything better. And it's probably time. I should do it. I have the iron on me. So let's go ahead and do an iron sword. Oh, yeah. We'll try and use up the wood sword first, though, because I don't really want to keep the thing. But do we have anything? Oh, awesome. Okay, we do. Torches, and time to find the bad guys. A zombie, okay. You're gonna have to go away. I need to try and not take damage. I don't have any armor. I should probably make armor soon. We definitely have the iron for that, but is that it? I hear the walking noise still, excuse me. Is there anything over here? Oh. I didn't want to let you out. Whoops. Sorry, man. You gotta go away. Yep. Goodbye. Okay, I think that should solve our problem. Okay, cool. Food management is very, very important in Minecraft. If you want to really do anything, you have to have your food figured out. And so that's what I'd like to really take care of today. I don't like having to eat berries every few seconds, so we're going to change it. Hopefully, by the end of the episode, I'd like to have a cow farm going. That would be really nice. Cows are my favorite thing to farm because of the drops that they have. They have leather and they have beef. Beef is amazing, and leather is very, very useful. So we have one cow here, and hopefully we can find another cow. Oh, no. You guys see it back there. We're not dealing with that today. That's not the episode plan. We're gonna hide in the village and hope those guys pass. I'm not ready to deal with that yet, especially with no armor. So we'll go over here. We won't steal any more profession blocks, but I will steal the hay bales. That's why I was coming over to the village. There were some hay bales that I completely passed up, and we won't pass them up anymore. And it looks like we have quite a bit of cows over here too. That's really nice. But is the village? Oh, it's not. For some reason, I thought it was a ghost town. So an emerald and some raw cotton, he'll cook it for us. I mean, that sounds like a pretty good deal, right? What do you have? You don't have anything. You don't have anything either. Okay, so we have 2 fishermen and 2 people that are nitwits. Not a pretty strong village economy, if you ask me, but I mean, it's none of my business. So we will take these hay bales, and another thing that I'd like to maybe do is a sheep farm. So we'll try and move cows and sheep over to my town. But there we go. We have a stack, and hopefully the patrol... Yeah, the patrol is moving still. So we are good to wrap back around this way and start moving animals across the river and up the mountain. The nice thing about those patrols is the fact that, of course, they just move. They keep moving. So what do we have? Is that just wheat? Oh, it's carrots. Oh, okay. Do we have potatoes? That's a carrot. That's a potato. Wow. Okay. I like that. And you know, I hope you guys aren't mad at me. We're out of here before we get caught. That composter is mine now. Finders keepers. Okay, so I'd like to start with the mobs that are closest to my mountain. However, I don't know about the cows, so we'll start with, I guess just 1 cow from over here. That should be fine. Now, in Minecraft, mobs can be moved with certain types of food. So cows and sheep can be moved with wheat, which is amazing because look at the sheep over there. And then pigs can be moved with carrots and potatoes, and yeah, pretty much that type of thing. So that's what I'm doing. But you have to move really, really slow. If you haven't done this before, you're not missing out on a lot. Like, it's a lot of like moving and waiting, because if you go too far, these mobs will lose focus and they will wander around like they don't know what they're doing. And yeah, you'll have to wait for a minute for them to be interested in the food again, you know. So yep, it's just a long process. We might have to run back and test our bet. I really hope the bet is solved. And I'm glad the patrol just moved right out of here. I'm really happy about that. Like, the base location is kind of sheltered, which is nice. All right, come on, guys. You can do it. I believe in you. Come on. You know what I should do is an episode of watching grass grow and watching mobs swim. I'll put it in the books. That's a good idea. And that guy doesn't care anymore. Well, fine. You can be over there alone. Let's go, guys. Come on. You can do it. You know what? I have to go sleep. I don't have the time for this. I need to sleep so creepers don't spawn over here, because I have not lit this area properly. But let's test the bed out. I think it should be good. But here we go. Grab the bed and go over here. Yes. Perfect. Where's your other sheep friend? Oh. That guy's all the way down there. Okay, so what we're going to do is move these guys into a temporary holding pen until I can actually make a proper pen for them, which will sit over there, and that is, oh boy, that's what we'll be doing in just a minute. Let's get rid of the sapling and do, I think an enclosure here should be fine. All right, guys, let's go. Come on. Keep watching, please. Move in here. This might be a little difficult because this is a cramped pen. If we could get, I guess we could do 2 and 2, right? Like we could do, oh no. We need to make it larger. So we'll do this. That should be way more doable. So let's start by, I think, leveling this area a little bit. We will have to come back in here with some grass as well, because stone doesn't look very good. I am thinking 2 separate pens, one for the cows and one for the sheep. I don't really like combining things and putting everything together, because once I get sweeping edge on a sword, which hopefully won't be too long, but I don't know, but sweeping edge will completely destroy everything. I'm imagining 2, like, roughly square-shaped pens crammed with mobs. So, yeah, when we have as many mobs as I want to have in there, mixing species is just not going to be good at all. Now, I have two separate pen ideas in mind. For the cow pen, I think I'd like to put a semi-coverage thing on it, and then for the sheep, I think I'd like to just do pretty much a square open pen, nothing too fancy. I think we'll set the sheep pen up first, which means I need to go get some grass right now, because the sheep pen will sit over here in the corner. I think with the shape that I want to do, the pen will kind of fit a little better over here. Then the cow one will sit probably over here looking at the sheep pen. So we're going to completely fill up this mountain here and get everything looking really, really nice. So that means it's digging time, and I may go over and chop a little bit of wood down from the spruce forest as well, just because I haven't done what I said I would. I said I would be farming trees, and I farmed a grand total of 0 trees off camera, so I should probably do that now as well. This game is so peaceful. I really love how the nighttime sort of sets in. You'll be doing whatever, and then all of a sudden things start to get dark, and you look and you see this wonderful little sunset. I really like the colors there, but that's enough poetry. It's time to sleep the night away, and of course continue replacing the dirt. I did get what I thought was enough dirt, but actually is going to be nowhere near enough dirt. So I think it's going to be another day of digging for me, because all of this low stone area needs to be replaced with dirt, and I have 38 left. None in the storage, really. So yeah, I think I'm going to head back over to the field and dig up a bunch of dirt. I really am starting to think this world is haunted. I get cave noises, like the scary kind, when I'm doing everything. It's never happened that much to me before, and yeah, I'm pretty sure we're in a haunted world. So when I do a world download, just be careful, guys. It won't happen anytime soon, so maybe I'll get around to like an exorcism beforehand. But I don't know. The world, I think, is haunted. We'll see. It's concerning, but maybe 2 stacks is enough. Let's find out. Oh, man. Oh, never mind. Spoiler alert. 2 stacks wasn't enough. But the job is done now, so it's time to start building finally. Now, I'd like to use lots of spruce fences in the build, because spruce fences, or the spruce wood color, is probably my favorite wood color in the game. We will be using some oak wood on the build as well, because I also like oak wood. I think oak wood looks really, really nice with spruce wood. The colors blend really, really well together. But let's start with our sheep pen. So, you see, I'd like to do like a bit of a circle, right? So let's say we did something like this. Like we have our logs, right? We'll do 2 high, and then we could go like 3, 4, 5 maybe, and then in, and then we do another log, right? And then we'd go 1, 2, and pop out. And yeah, I think this, well, does that make sense? That's 2 out, that's 2 out. Yeah, that makes sense. We will need to move the bush. This is where it doesn't make sense, right here. So this would, if I were doing the circle, this beam goes there. 4 there. I could push this beam back 1. That would be fine. I don't like building on evens. I think, just evens sometimes, I don't know, like look a little bit weird. So we'll do odds, and we'll do this shape there. So that'll be pretty big, and we'll be able to like cram a bunch of sheep in there. That's the goal. Just like tons and tons and tons of sheep living inside of this pen. So what did I do? I did 3, 4, 5. There we go, and all the way around. Of course, I made the fence gates, and I will throw those in, but probably the smartest way to get inside of an animal pen would be carpet on fencing. With a carpet on top of a fence, players can actually jump up and walk right into the animal pen. Usually we can't, jump over a fence because it's 1.5 tall, but we can jump on the carpet. So there we go. I think I like how that pen turned out for the most part. I do need one final touch on it, and That touch has to do with trapdoors. When I have logs sitting like this, I like to cap them off a little bit, and we can cap these oak logs off with oak trapdoors just to make everything look really, really nice. Then finally, we'll place some torches on some of these fence posts here so we don't get spawns on the inside of here. This will be for the sheep, and this is also an example of how I don't always plan very well. I'm kind of tight on space here, so we'll have to make something work, but I think that's more than enough space for a cow pen still. So, a cow pen. The cow pen will be done a little bit differently, but not all that different at the same time. We'll start here. I don't really want to push this pen too close to the other one. In fact, we'll move it over just a few more blocks so we have a little bit more clearance there. And then I think we'll go over, I don't know, like 5 as well. So we'll go all the way over to here, and then we'll have like a square animal pen. So if I can make some fences here, I can show you what I'm thinking. Now, of course, I will need to, re-terraform even more, which is fine, not a big deal. We're working with not a huge amount of land here, but we'll have the fences pop out, maybe just one actually. Well, yeah, one is good, and then we'll go straight out, and then I'll do a little bit of a covering on this thing, probably with wool, but like I mentioned, I do have a little bit more terraforming to do, so I'm gonna go ahead and rip this mountain out really quick, and then when we come back, we'll actually have the fencing in for this pen. It's just gonna be a square pen, so not too much to see. I know there's a lot of brown because of the dirt right now, but I'm just not a huge fan of all of the brown on these pens, so I think we will, yeah, I think we'll strip all of the oak logs around here to just, get rid of all of the constant brown tones in here. I think it's just a little much. So that was a kind of an oversight on my part. But the cow pen is ready to go now. So that means it's time to move the animals in. Now, on top of all of this here, we'll have some sort of wool covering, which means it's going to be a bit of an AFK session after we move the animals. So let's get rid of some of those so we don't have any accidents, and bring all of these over to their correct pen. Now, again, sheep in the round pen, and then cows in the square pen over here. I think the cows are on their way, so let's try and move the cows in here first. Yes, only you followed, but I mean, don't get me wrong. I'd like to have the other sheep as well, but this is actually really easy because the animals wander so much. So you guys come over here and go in this pen. Yeah, and you can, well, we're gonna wait to breed them. And cow, where did you, there you are. You come with me over here. Yes, please, thank you. He's being nice today. I don't think right now, because of how that is, the cows could totally jump out of here. They could jump on this and walk over. So we're going to do that. And this. I don't think they can jump up on top of that. And we'll solve it in a minute. These guys can be bred, though, so there we go. Now, before I breed the sheep, I'd like to... an advancement. I'd like to change some coloring a little bit. I have the blue flowers, and, well, I guess I actually only need one. I'd like to have a blue sheep, because I'd like to do, like, a blue on the banner over there. So, blue, there we go, and now you guys can breed. And the cool thing with sheep is if you have a blue sheep and a white sheep, and you breed them, you'll actually get the lighter color, like the colors mix together a little bit, which is really, really cool. If you have, two colors that don't really mix, so like, I guess brown and black or something, then the sheep baby will be just randomized. But, yep, I think it's about to be AFK time now for me, so that is indeed the plan. I'll be AFKing, harvesting up the sheep wool, and breeding some animals when I can. We don't have too big of a farm, but it's actually ready to be harvested, so I will get on that. When we come back, I'll have this pen done, and that'll be probably it for the day. But time to sleep, time to shear. Sleep, shear. Well, guys, welcome back. A little earlier than I thought. You gotta love the world lag. I showed it off in episode 1, and I probably caught it in episode 2 as well. But like, you know, when you're like mining something or breaking something, and then it kind of pops back in. Well, something kind of similar just happened with a creeper. You see, I hit the creeper and I backed up, and then the creeper didn't move, and so I stepped forward to hit it again, and it blew up, and I died. Death 1, episode 3. Ouch. But on the bright side of things, I have our cow pen all good and finished, except for one fence gate. So this is the type of awning that I wanted to do. It almost reminds me of like a marketplace type thing. Initially it was a little less steep, like it went up diagonally here and then over, but I felt that it was kind of small, so I went and made it a lot more open. I'm not 100% sure if I'm, 1,000% in love with it, but yep, there it is, and I'm pretty happy with it. I would like to get some carpet on top of the thing, just so I don't get, like creeper spawns and stuff, and I definitely need to go around and light this whole area up better. I started on this mountainside where our incident was, and I will probably be running around and sprinkling in some more torches just all around where we're living, so hopefully that doesn't happen again. That was a bummer. I did terraform the mountain a little bit more as well, so I think that's all looking good. I plan on growing trees back there, but with all of that, I think this is the end of episode 3 of the Minecraft guide. So I hope you enjoyed this one. If you haven't yet, hit that subscribe button, maybe leave a like, and I will see you next time in episode 4 of the Minecraft guide. Oh, and if you'd like to see these episodes early and without ads, I put them out on Patreon, usually a day or two before they come out. So yep, goodbye everybody.